Hello everyone, my name is Shyam Shankar. In this video, we are going to see about the shapes. That means that to calculate the area of the shape by giving height and width, I'm just importing java.util.scanner. Then I'm just giving the class name as shape. Then private double is equal to height, private double width. Then public void set values. Then double height, double width. This height is equal to height. This width is equal to width. Public double get height, return height. Public double get width, return width. Class rectangle. I'm just this is because this shape is for rectangle. If we get the height and width of the height and width for the rectangle, then you just process with rectangles for area formula, then it just gives the answer for the area of the rectangle. This is the same for the triangle also. Then public class shape, public static void main string args. Then scanner is equal to scanner sc is equal to new scanner. Boolean status is equal to true. Int ch do. Then this is a menu driven program, so we are using. Then this is the figure 1 just shows the area of the rectangle. Figure 2 just goes for the area of the triangle. Then 3 means just exits and enter their choice. It will show. It will show another line. Ch is equal to sc dot next. If we give case 1, then shape, then system out print enter the length, then breadth, then goes for the rectangle, then make the process and get the results for the rectangle and shows the answer at system dot out print ln area of the rectangle is equal to, then shows the area of the rectangle here. Then if we give 2, then it just goes for the area of the triangle, then it just process the area of the triangle whichever present over that up. Then it just prints that area of the triangle and answer proceeds the answer. Then break. Then if we give 3, just status is false, so it just breaks here. Break means and just the break, the loops just break. Then system out println invalid choice. That means that if we give over 3, just shows say invalid choice. Then just closed. I'm just running it. Just shows area of the rectangle, area of the triangle, then exit. Just ask for a choice. I'm just giving for 1 area of the rectangle. Just ask for the length 50, 90. Then it just shows that area of the rectangle is 4500 because I've just given the formula of the area of the rectangle here. Area of the rectangle here. Just proceeds with the formula. Then proceeds the answer over here. And just continue again for the area of the triangle. Asks for the base 50, then height is equal to 40. Then just shows the area of the triangle is 1000. That means that according to the formula whichever gave here in the program, it just produces the output. Now we can go for the student details. This is the student details. To get the student details, I'm just using the class name as UG, then string name, register number. These are the information whichever I going to save and get the information from the user of the student. Then public UG string name. If you give select a UG, it will go for string name, string register number, department, float, CGPA. I'm just giving float CGPA because to get the number whichever also the decimal number, so I'm just giving this float. Then string hostel name, string mentor int of number of arrays. In this I'm just using int because the float means it gives the decimal number 13.5 or 9.5 like that. In number of arrays we are not able to get 3.5 arrays like that, so I'm just using int. Then this name is equal to name, this register number like that. I'm just allocating this. Then public string display return name plus name, then new line, then register number is the register number or then a new line, that I'm just allocating everything. Then public string register number, return register number, CG class PG extends UG, string specialization. If we give for specialization, it just goes here. Then public PG. Then the same thing whichever did before is we're doing again for the PG. Then here extra is the only thing is specialization is equal to specialization. Then public string get register number, return register number. Then public class student details, static int get UG by register number, array list UG string register number for int I 0 I less than UG size I plus plus. If UG get I get register number compared to register number is equal to 0, then return I minus 1. Then static int get PG by register number, array list PG string register number for int I is equal to 0 I less than PG size I plus plus. If PG get I get register number compared to register number, return 1, then return minus 1, then public static void main, then string args, then scanner S1 new scanner, then array list PGS, then array list UGS, then array list int I is equal to 0, int j is equal to 0. While true just goes for the event driven program here. Event driven program. System out println to avoid to add student list. Then to display the student details. To display the student details of the both categories. That means that if the student is in the UGRPG, if they are in the both categories, it will display the both. Then int x is equal to s1 dot next int. If x is equal to 1, just goes for print the program for the students UGRPG. For one PG, then 2 for a UG. Then enter your choice s1. The next, if choice is equal to 1, system out dot println, enter the register number of the student. Then enter the name of the student, enter the hostel name of the student, enter department. It just asks everything and saves. Then if we give to the same thing whichever asked before is asking here. This is for UG. Then else if x is equal to 2, system out println, enter the register number, enter the program name, then string program name is equal to s1 next. If objects equals program name UG, objects equal program name UG, object equal program name UG, int key is equal to get UG by register number, string out println get UGS get key display. If object equals program's name PG, then the same thing as before. Object equals program name, object equals program name PG. Int key is equal to get PG by register number, system out println else if x is equal to 3 for PGS system out println for int n is equal to 0, n less than PGS size n plus plus, system out println UGS display, else if system out break println break statement. Wrong choice. Just ask that to add a student in list. I'm just giving one. Ask for the choice for us to display the student details. First I'm just giving the student details inside to add the inside. Just ask for a UGRPG. I'm just giving for UG register number, then name Daniel, then hostel name doc 1. Excuse me, I just made a mistake. CSE. Then mentor name is giving Jack. CGPA of the student is 13.5. Enter the number of areas 0. Just saves everything. Then I'm just displaying the student details. Register number 2001. If I give it just shows the enter the program name UG just shows everything. Likewise, if I give add another detail of the student for PG, enter the register number 2002, name of the student Jack, hostel name 2, then department CSC, mentor name Daniel, specialization AI, CGPA 13.5, number of areas 0, just saves everything. So if I just display this, just shows the both categories of the student. Display the both category. This is the UG and this is the UG and this is the PG. Program PG, UG, like it's there. Now we can go for the student details. We need to save every information of the students in this program. So we are just using int faculty, int student, int program. Then class name as CST. Then void name. Then string get HOD name, set HOD name. Then void set faculty int B. Then int get faculty, return faculty, void set student int C, student C, int get students, return student, void set program int D, then program is equal to D, then int get programs, return programs, then void display, then class CSC extends, enter the name of the student, department, HOD name, then total number of faculty in the department, total number of students in the department, then number of programs in the department. Then if we go for AISD, extend CST, the same thing, everything whichever we gave here is asking here and saves everything, because this is department 2 AI and SD, then this is department 3, then this is the public class, then public static void main, then scanner SC is equal to new scanner system.in, then int choice is equal to 1, while choice is equal to 1, then system out is equal to print, select the department, then 1 for CSE, then 2 for AI and 3 for CE. This is the menu driven program. I need to say it. This is the menu driven program. Then C is equal to CSE, new CSE, CST is equal to CSC1 is equal to CSE. Then system out println, enter the HOD name, then enter the name, number of the faculty, then number of students, number of programs in the department. Then displays everything, then just displays everything for the second department, then the same thing for the third department CE. Then just exit the program. I'm just running it. Just ask for select the department. I'm just giving 1, then HOD name Jack, number of faculty 30, number of students in the department 500, number of programs 60. Then it just saves everything, then just asks to continue. Do you want to continue or no? I'm just giving it as 1. Now I'm just giving AI, HOD name Jack, number of faculty in the department is 30, number of students in the department is 200, number of programs is 30. Then for AI and SG, just saves everything, whichever we did in the program, just saves here. Then it just asks you need to continue or not. I'm just giving it as 1, and I'm just giving for CE HOD name Kamal. Then number of faculty in the department is 30. Then number of students in the department is 250. Then number of programs in the department 30. Then just saves everything for CE. Thank you guys.